Are we recording? You on? Hello, everybody. I'm James Vasari. I'm up here at the Alden Farms with Dave Thoreau's shop. This weekend, all this week through Sunday is the Countrywide Artisan Tour, which is a tour of, I just put down the map here, and all through Montgomery County. A lot in this area. You'll see that if you come in, you can take a picture of the map, and there's a little QR code, and it'll show you that we have 19 artists on the tour this time around, and there are lots of local places to go and get lunch. Speaking of locals, you can stop in there and see my show while you're there. So, but in the meantime, I've also got paintings here in the shop. It's in the backside of Alden Farms in the gifts and craft shop. I'd like to call it skills shop. There's a lot of skill that's involved in a lot of what all these artisans do. We don't all sell paintings. We sell some stoneware. Dave does stoneware, but there's also like pottery and other yarns, some of the most fabulous yarns that I've seen just down the road here. And across town the other way is another fine artist that shows her stuff too. So on the Artisan Tour, there's all kinds of things to see and all kinds of people to meet. Even if it's raining, and you see we've got the indoor space, we've got a big gravel driveway out front and a stone floor, so come on in, drag the mud in. We're used to being outside. I'm a plein air artist, so I get it. In this show, I've included some more of my Sugarloaf Mountain pieces, a lot that are down at Locals now in that show, but here I've included some more of it was 42 paintings of Sugarloaf Mountain that I did. This one was done on July 5th. I stopped my motorcycle and painted all over the county, and you can see the different titles signify different things. Like this is just Sugarloaf daisies, the little daisies beside the fence that I really liked. Stuff like Make a Wish, which is of course a dandelion with Sugarloaf Mountain in the background. So you'll see each one of these has Sugarloaf somehow incorporated into it. This is Autumn Home. Okay, so now this being the autumn tour for the Artisans Tour would be a great time to come out and see just a hint of color that we're getting out here in the agricultural reserve with our trees and some of our shrubberies, but mostly of our agricultural lands, the fields, the crops are changing color now. It's a beautiful time to come out and not just see that color, but guess what we have out here in the Ag Reserve? Big sky. So hopefully it won't be raining. We'll be able to see some of the big sky. And you'll see some of the sites that I painted with titles like this one, like Back Up, Back Up. It's the backstop behind the elementary school with Sugarloaf Mountain in the background. And Back Up is actually what the kids used to yell whenever my daughter came to bat. So I kind of like that one. This is called Deeper Than Bread Bags. And of course, if you grew up in my generation, we put those plastic bags on our feet before we went out into the deep snow. This here is a very special one. It's called Dinner by the River. It was in Plein Air magazine, and it won second place in the overall competition of Plein Air magazine competition that was a open to the public nationwide show. So that one's actually up here for sale at a very approachable price. This is one of my inks. This is one of my favorite trees. It's in my backyard, and this is done on Canson, heavy Canson paper, salmon colored, and it's done with walnut ink and sepia ink. And over here we have some more of the artisans' work on the tables and on the benches, as well as more of my Sugarloaf scenes, inviting secret and snuggling in open fields. So definitely stuff that has to do with this time of year. We have some little things like the incense that are available here, and some of the yard and garden sculptures that Dave does are here also. But this is another favorite of mine that I'm selling now. At one point it wasn't for sale. Now it is for sale. This is Bangle. This was my turtle. One of the only black box turtles that I've ever seen. Very cool dude. And he's mixed in here with the rest of my minis. And the minis are very small, which keeps them affordable. And the latest mini is this one here called Happiness. This one was done right after my first date with my current girlfriend, and so I called it Happiness. Now, I'll probably have to yank that off the shelf or she'll come up here and buy it herself. But here we are. This is for the Artisans Tour for this weekend. There's plenty going on. You can see that Dave's got all of his sculptures available inside, and he's also got property outside. A lot of few acres of sculpture outside that go wonderful in his beautiful gardens that he sells. I'd love to have a couple of pieces myself. He does some other things like iron oxide prints. How cool is that? I mean, like, what are you doing, man? And other things that can be used for, like, this is for knitting. These are knitting and sewing things that other folks sell, and some more of the fine, I don't want to call them crafts. They're skills that these people have that they share with us here in the Ag Reserve. We got a lot of talent out here. So if you're not doing anything over the next couple of days and this weekend, and it rains, this is a perfect place to do, even if it rains. So because we've got it all inside, there's 19 of us. You can spend the day driving around the countryside and getting lunches at the small places around here, like in Poolesville, and enjoy yourself. Hopefully, you'll come out and see us.